I wanted to bring a quick video to y'all on the Yottamaster PS200RU3, and it's an external hardware RAID enclosure that is capable of taking two 10 terabyte hard drives in its base storage, and then you can kind of set those in a hardware RAID, which is pretty awesome. And it's something that I'm highly interested in because it allows me to put two drives in here and kind of sync them in any kind of orientation, whether it be RAID 1, RAID 0, span them, or kind of make it a JBOD, so just a bunch of disks. The good thing about that is when I connect it to my Synology, because it is a hardware RAID and everything's being made in a hardware adjustment. With that being said, let's go ahead and put some drives in this thing. I did take them out so I could put them back in to kind of demonstrate to you what you get in the box. To open it, it's just you just press it and it opens up, and you get these nice little trays for kind of setting your 3.5 inch hard drive. And if you want to put a 2.5 inch hard drive in there, you're going to have to use some sort of brace or something to get that added in here. There's two of them in here. The bad thing about this enclosure is that you're going to have to utilize the screws that Yottamaster sends with this enclosure because it's not toolless. Good thing about that though is that they send you a screwdriver and some screws. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they provide you in the box. You get the power cable, the power brick, a USB 3.0 cable, screws, and the screwdriver. I have two 1 terabyte hard drives that I'm going to put in this to test, and we're going to take a closer look at it. It's rather easy to get the drive seated. That's a good thing about it, but this design could use some improvement, utilizing some sort of toolless design where they snap in place or something like that. I didn't use all of the screws because just in case I need to swap out the drive, I can do that in a much quicker fashion. So I just put I put two screws on each drive. So let's go ahead and get these inserted. Then you just close the door, push it in place, and that's it. This enclosure is made out of an aluminum alloy, so it is pretty heavy. So just keep that in mind. And also you're going to need DC power to get this thing running. For about $100, this isn't that bad. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Additionally, it's a drive that I needed because I wanted to test to see if the hardware RAID did indeed affect how I connected this to my Synology as an external drive, because I wanted this to kind of give me the opportunity to put two hard drives together to use as a backup. A backup of my backup. Gotta have 4 places for me, because that has saved my bacon in the past. One thing to keep in mind if you are considering purchasing this is that the instructions that are included are pretty bad. You can tell that it's a Chinese manufacturer because of the translations on that. You're gonna have better luck looking online for any kind of instructions. It's pretty straightforward if you're familiar with any kind of RAID or external enclosures. You really could just follow these instructions on the back on the orientation in which you need to set it up in a hardware RAID. This is also capable of allowing you to do software RAID, so keep that in mind. You push the power button, you're ready to rock and roll. It is USB 3.0 only, so you're not going to see any kind of advantage with USB 3.1 or anything like that. Before I close, I must disclose Yottamaster was kind enough to send this out to me. Well, that about does it for me in this video. If you liked it, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm Tomas, and I'll catch you in the next one.